What is going on, YouTube? I am Jerem here. Today I got a little bit of a different kind of video for you guys. We're just kind of pump out all different kinds of content, different kinds of videos, seeing what you guys like, seeing what sticks. We're still really new to this, kind of trying to find our niche and what my subscribers want and all that stuff. Today we're on the dev corner. I don't really know how many people look at these. I like reading these a lot whenever they come out. The lead gameplay designer for Riot Games always posts these like quick gameplay thoughts, maybe once a week, once every other week, couple times a month, you know, just where he kind of gives his thoughts and opinions on how the game's going, what they're looking at doing in the future, what they think they've done right in the past. I don't know, they're just usually pretty interesting blog posts. They're usually quick reads. You can get a lot of information out of them, so I like running through them. In this one, he's kind of talking about, this is today, February 7th, obviously he's talking about kind of just some ways that they're learning to nerf champions, how they decide what to nerf and all that stuff. And then we scroll down a little bit, and I think this is the most interesting changes, and this is what I wanted to talk about in this video, that Riot Games is talking about widening the jungle pool. So I'm just going to read this real quick. It says, when we're digging into our results and follow-ups from this year's preseason, we're really struck by a problem in the jungle role that we've never been able to fix. Throughout League's entire history, low elo players have preferred the jungle position least of all 5 positions. I think that makes a lot of sense. Jungle is a really niche position. It's really hard to get into. It's very different from all the other positions. You have to know just all different kinds of stuff. There's so much information, different paths. You also get flamed the most. There's a ton of reasons why people don't like the jungle. So I get where they're coming from. Regardless of whether jungle is strong or weak relative to the other 4 positions. We think this will take a variety of changes to fix in the long term, but we want to also do some short-term work to improve jungle appeal. In 10.4, we're going to try adding a handful of champions that we and you love into the jungle pool. We'd be doing very focused changes that buff these champions' jungle clears but leave their lanes unchanged. Not all of these may ship, but here's our current list. So they're talking about adding some more fun and interesting champions into the jungle, champions that people like, giving them another option to play them. I don't know if this is necessarily going to fix this problem. I think it's interesting. I think it'll get people to try out jungle maybe a little bit more and see if they like it. But still, if your problem is that you hate jungle, I don't know if just like playing ZED in the jungle is going to make it any more interesting or any more fun for you. I think it could really shake up the meta, and it could be really, really interesting and maybe fun for even higher elo people if these champions start to get better, but I don't know if that's going to have the right effect that they think it's going to on improving jungle gameplay in low elo. I think it's an interesting idea, but I'm skeptical for sure. I'm definitely curious what you guys think. But anyway, here's the champions that they're thinking about doing. Garen, we're also doing some light changes to make bruiser items more viable compared to attack speed. I think that's a good change. They're thinking about Garen jungle, Diana, Zed, Talon, and Darius. Now, of these, I think some of them don't really make sense. Darius, I don't really see how he could be a jungler. I get how he's a low elo monster. He's a stomper. He'd be super good in skirmishes and stuff. But his ganks would be terrible. Maybe with something like Nimbus Cloak, maybe some more off meta stuff starts to become viable. If they make his jungle clear just really, really strong, where he's like always has a lead on the enemy jungler and he can stay ahead, maybe it'd be decent. But I don't really see a way that would be good. Garen, I think, is kind of interesting too. He's obviously going to be really good with his movement speed. He's able to get onto people a little bit better than Darius. But his ganks are still pretty lackluster. I think Diana is obviously the closest to being a jungler. I think a lot of people were surprised that she's not a better jungler right now post-rework. Zed could be interesting. He's got dashes. He could be another assassin option in the jungle. I could see that working. And then Talon, I think, would just be a disgusting jungler. Being able to jump over walls, I think he would be like Zac if Zac could one-shot you. Because Zac has those like creative gank paths and stuff, those surprise snap engages, and I think Talon would do just that from the jungle. Also, he would just be invading people all the time. It'd be actually really hard to deal with and really annoying. I mean, just like Talon mid is right now. I think Talon would actually be pretty fun and pretty interesting. Diana, I think, is very likely to happen. But man, some of the other ones, like Darius, I don't know how he's going to be a jungler. But I just thought that this was really, really interesting and probably something that a lot of people aren't going to see because, like, this is on the front page of Reddit, but it's not very high up. I don't really know how many people look into this and stuff. So I just wanted to try out making a video about this, giving you guys my thoughts and opinions on this and everything, letting you guys know that Riot is considering widening the jungle pool. And if any of these sound interesting to you, they're going to be coming to you as options in the jungle very, very soon. This is patch 10.4, which is like little less than 2 weeks away from coming out. So I'm sure it'll be on PvE soon. We'll get to try all that stuff out. It should be really, really fun and interesting. Hopefully people will be excited about this. Again, Riot wants to make jungle a more appealing role without necessarily just giving it straight buffs to the role itself. They want to make some different interesting champions, strategies, routes, all that stuff stronger, different play styles, because right now they're not seeing the play rate and play percentages in the jungle that they want to. And I get that because I'm getting autofilled to jungle all the time in my games. That's not necessarily in low elo, but I know I'm getting autofilled to like jungle as much as I'm getting to support, so it'd really be nice if we could get some more jungle mains out there for sure, because I don't really like playing jungle either. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed this. I know it's a different style of video, different kind, maybe not something you guys are used to, or maybe something you guys don't even like. But if you do enjoy it and you want to see more of kind of breakdowns and just news updates like this, I try to be really in the know in the League community, and I want to keep you guys up to date with all the latest information and stuff, so hopefully you appreciate that. Leave a comment down below. Which one of these junglers are you most excited to try out? Is there a different champion that you think they should bring into the jungle that would be exciting and interesting for you? That would be great to hear from you guys. Subscribe, sift in all my latest content. We got maybe a couple more videos like this coming your way, but definitely guides, strategies, breakdowns, League of Legends content of all different kinds. Hopefully I see you guys in the next video, but until then, peace.